Did you make this huge mistake and get a late payment, and now that late payment is destroying your credit score? If you're trying to purchase a home, a new car, or just get a new credit card to help you travel for free, late payments will destroy your credit score and stop you from getting approved. On today's episode, I'm going to cover all the do's and the don'ts and exactly how to attack a late payment on your credit reports. So you need to make sure that you watch this to the very end because you cannot miss 1 minute. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Mike the Credit Guy. I'm the owner and founder of Limitless Culture. We created the most advanced DIY credit management system in the industry. Our system allows you to take control of your credit, creating custom Metro 2 attack letters every single round, never using templates, for only $55.99 a month. Link is always going to be in the description. Now let's get into this video. First and foremost, you need to understand how a late payment affects your credit score, because a lot of people think it's not a big deal. It's like, what? It's just a late payment. Why does it matter? Well, it's showing lenders that you cannot pay on time, and that's a huge deal. So let me put up on the screen right now so you can see exactly what a lender is going to see and how they're going to treat a late payment. As you can see on this graph, you're going to see that it goes all the way up to 6 years. The first year is the highest level of delinquency, means you are a super high risk. Even with just one late payment, a lender is going to believe that you are a high risk borrower. This is how the FICO scoring algorithm is designed. This is directly from FICO. I didn't just make this up. Okay, so I want you to understand the importance of this. Anything in the most recent 48 months is super high impact. If you're trying to purchase a home, a lender does not want to see any late payments in the most recent 12 months, even all the way up to 24 months. Lenders are all going to vary depending on who you're working with. Lenders are very desperate right now because they're not moving houses. So you may see some lenders that say, oh, well, it's not really that big of a deal. But at the end of the day, this is having a high impact on your credit score, and this is why you need to take action. Yes, it is hurting your credit score. Your credit score has dropped because you got 1, 2, 3, or maybe 4 late payments. So it's important to understand that this is going to have a lasting effect all the way up to a full 6 years. It's very important to understand that a late payment in the most recent 48 months is super high impact, as you see on the chart. So it's very important that you attack those are going to be the most important that you focus on. A lot of people go and they focus on late payments that are past 6 years. I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't even mess with it. It's not worth your time or effort because it's going to fall off and stop affecting you once you hit year 7. But a lot of people believe that if they start attacking it, they go after it, it's going to make a difference. It's really not. As you can see on the chart right here, it stops hurting your credit score once you hit 6 full years. There are 5 different levels of late payment delinquencies that you do not want on your credit report. Number 1 is a 30-day. Number 2 is a 60-day. Number 3 is a 90-day. Number 4 is a 120-day late, and number 5 is charge-off status. It's important to understand that you want to stop this right at 30 days and do not let it go any farther. Each one of these are going to affect your credit score different, so it's important that you understand you do not want this on your credit report. All right, so now we covered all the different types of late payments and how it affects your credit score. Now it's important that we cover the first step you need to take. First, you need to find your credit report. You can get your free credit reports every week at annualcreditreport.com. Again, this is annualcreditreport.com. You can get a free copy of your credit reports once a week. Now, they previously said that they were going to change it, and after 2024, you were going to have to pay for it. You would only get one a year. But now they changed it. They went back. They're going to stick to the whole one free credit report every week, which is great. Okay, so you can get your free credit report from annualcreditreport.com, and we need to find any late payment on any account that you have in the most recent 48 months. This is not financial or legal advice. This is purely for educational purposes only. First, I need you to understand something very important. Do not send any letters to the actual creditor asking for forgiveness. You never ever want to start out with a forgiveness letter because you need to understand you're admitting that the late payments were late. So if you start off with that, you're basically screwing yourself because now you've admitted to the late payments, and now they have that on record stating that you admitted to it. You're going to need to go at least a minimum of 3 to 6 rounds attacking and disputing with the actual credit reporting agencies, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. Do not dispute or send any letters or call the actual creditor requesting that they forgive you for these late payments. Start only attacking with the actual credit reporting agencies, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion directly. Last part is the most important. I created some custom dispute letters specifically for this video. These have never been released before. So understand something, that if you're going to use these, you need to move the words around. You can change it around, but these are very fresh and very new and never been used before. Did you know that the credit reporting agencies in their physical building have an actual like button? No, they really don't, but I do. Smash that like button for me. All right, let's get to work. We need to do 4 rounds of disputing with the actual credit reporting agencies, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. Always send certified mail. Now let's go over these letters. Now it's very important to understand, you need to make your letters sound like they're coming from a human, not a credit repair agency, because you don't want them to hit you with some nonsense stall tactic letter. And if they do, don't worry, it is normal. So don't freak out and be like, oh my God, what do I do next? No, just literally stay calm and send another round of letters. So let's go over round 1 of what you're going to send to Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion for a late payment. Now, you want to center your name in the middle, not to the left, not to the right. That's what credit repair people love to do. Okay, you can put your first name, middle name, last name, your full mailing address, the date that you create the letter, date of birth, and the last 4 of your social. Your letter is going to state very simply, I recently looked at my credit reports and I noticed you are reporting some late payments that are not accurate. And I would like you to update these late payments to be on time paid as agreed. I have listed the account name and account number below, along with the date you are reporting late. And those dates need to be changed to paid as agreed. We're gonna put the account name, Citibank, just as an example, account number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. It's just a template, okay, ladies and gentlemen? And the dates reporting not accurate, 7/1/2022, 8/1/2023. And at the very bottom, I'm gonna put, please fix this immediately as it is hurting my chances of buying a new home and these late payments are not accurate. Thanks for your help. You need to make sure that you sign the letter. Yes, sign the letter that's going to the credit reporting agencies. Take this to your local notary public. It could be your local bank that does it for free. Credit unions also generally do it for free. Then you're gonna send it certified mail, and you're gonna wait 35, maximum 45 days to see their response. It is very important that you understand that you cannot say the same thing twice in any letter that you send to the credit reporting agencies, because they can deem it frivolous and mark it as a duplicative dispute. Because of Regulation F, they do not have to respond to a duplicative dispute. So every one of these letters have to be individually different and not the same. So let's get into round number 2. All right, so remember, centered information at the very top. I sent you a letter last month because you were reporting some late payments that are not accurate, and I asked you to update these late payments to on time paid as agreed. You seem to not understand how serious this is because you will have not fixed this issue for me. Please look at this letter, as it is my second time notifying you of some items that are incorrect. These are not accurate on my credit reports. I have listed the account name number below along with the dates you are reporting late, and those dates need to be changed to paid as agreed. This now at the very bottom, we're gonna put, please fix this immediately. This is my second letter and I'm trying to buy a home. Make sure that you sign it, send it certified mail, get it notarized at your local bank. Now, if you pay attention here, we're not asking them to delete these late payments. We want them to update them to paid as agreed, because deleting them will help your credit profile, but adding a new payment as on time, paid as agreed, is gonna have more positive impact, and that's what we need. It's very important that you understand that your letters do not have to be grammatically perfect and have the perfect punctuations. You're up against a machine, ladies and gentlemen. Too many times I see people that are just a little bit too educated think that this has to be perfect. Like there's going to be a real human being that's reading this letter. No, it's a machine that's going to go through the e-Oscar system and decide what you're trying to say. So understand, you don't have to be perfect. This is a huge example of how you create a template letter. Now let's go over to round number 3. Okay, so in fact, this is my 3rd time sending you a letter, and this is not funny anymore. This is a serious matter, and I need you to take me serious, please. There are late payments on my credit report that are not accurate. This is truly hurting my chance of buying a house for me and my kids. The mortgage company told me you could fix this issue, and these late payments are incorrect and need to be updated to on time paid as agreed. I have listed the account name and number below, along with the dates you are reporting late, and those dates need to be changed to paid as agreed. I am in dire need of your help to fix this issue. Please do not ignore my letters, as I will be homeless if I cannot fix this issue. You need to sound like a human being and not a credit repair agency. So you sent out round number 3 and they have not fixed it yet. This is our 4th and final round that we will send directly to the credit reporting agency, not the creditor. Now, in this letter, you're going to state, I have less than 90 days to fix an issue I found on my credit reports, and if it is not fixed, me and my children will be homeless. I am legit. I am going to be homeless because I cannot get approved to buy a home with these late payments on my credit reports, and I'm telling you, these late payments are not accurate. You are my last hope to fix this issue, and I hope that you can help me. Below are the list of late payments that are not accurate, and those dates need to be changed to paid as agreed. At the very bottom I put, please help me immediately, or me and my kids will be homeless. You see, I sound like a human being. I don't sound like a credit repair agency or credit repair company, whatever you want to call them out there, okay? But I want you to understand something. It is 100% legal for any creditor or credit reporting agency to report a late payment. You're gonna see a bunch of gurus out there. They're gonna tell you to put USC code this, USC code that inside of your letter. Do not do that, because e-Oscar does not recognize USC codes. It's looking for the reason of how you're disputing an item. And in fact, ask those gurus, can you show me some case law where you actually sued an actual creditor or the actual credit reporting agencies for reporting a late payment if you're saying it's illegal? Shouldn't you have any cases out there? They won't. They don't have proof. So understand, this is 100% legal for them to report late payments. This is our 4th and final round that we just sent out. If it doesn't work, we have one last try that we can go after the CEO of the actual creditor that is reporting the late payments on your credit report. So the bank, the credit union, or the actual loan company, whoever it may be, we need to send possibly 2 emails to the CEO of that company. We are going to go to a website. It's going to be called ceoemail.com. Again, the website is ceoemail.com. This is where we're going to search for the email for the credit card company or the lending company that you're trying to communicate with. Now, at the very top, you're going to see that it's in UK version. Click on US companies. Once you click on US companies, make sure you don't click on any ads. This is 100% free. Don't come for me in the comments saying, hey, Mike, it's not free. You clicked on an ad. Don't click on any ads, okay? Now, once you find that the bar has changed up top, it's going to be in alphabetical order. We're going to choose C for Capital One as an example. Now, once you click on that, we're going to scroll all the way down till you find the Capital One actual email address. There's going to be 2 of them, and one of them will say email address, phone number, and all that stuff. Click on it. There you'll find the actual email address and the name for the CEO of the Capital One company. Okay, this is the email template you're going to send. You're going to structure it just like your letters. Put Dear Mr. CEO. Make sure you include their name so you sound like a human being. First, I want to thank you for taking the time to read my email, as I could only imagine that you are super busy. I have been a loyal customer to Capital One for over 5 years. Changed the name of the company and how many years you've been with them. And I unfortunately went through a financial hardship. I was unable to make a payment on time. I am now on time and have been working to get myself back on track. My lease is about to end here at my rental house for me and my family and kids, and I am looking to purchase a home. I'm asking that you be so kind and help me change these late payments from late to on time. This will help our family get approved for a new home. If we cannot change this, there is a huge chance we may become homeless, and you are my last hope. I hope that you can help us. This needs to be sent, and you need to wait 35, 45 days. If they don't respond, create a second email just like this. At the most, only send 2 emails. These are the exact steps that you need to take to attack late payments. Do not ever send a letter asking them to delete the late payments, because they can actually accidentally delete the whole account, and we do not want that. I also want you to understand that reversing late payments is the most difficult thing that you're ever going to have to possibly do, if there is a chance that it works, because not everything is guaranteed, and anybody out there tells you they can delete late payments, they're full of it. Also, you do not want to delete the entire account, because that account has a lot of positive information, and if you delete the account, then you're going to have a negative impact on your credit reports and create a bigger problem by deleting an entire account. So I hope this helped you. There's a lot of information in this video. You got a lot to get to work, but I hope that we were able to help you understand how to attack a late payment properly. If there's anything specific you want me to talk about, drop it in the comment section. Drop some emojis in there so we can get this video going, so more people can learn how to properly attack a late payment on their credit reports, because we cannot do it without you, our community. So I want to tell you thank you. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure that you watch the next 2 videos, because those are recommended by YouTube. And don't forget, subscribe to increase your credit score.